Federal Inland Revenue Service has launched a new Unstructured Supplementary Service Data, that's the USSD code, *829#, to streamline taxpayer services and improve accessibility. The code allows users to perform various tax-related tasks, including retrieving their taxpayer identification number, verifying tax clearance certificates, and accessing information on tax types and rates without requiring internet connectivity. FIRS Chairman Zach Adedeji, during the launch in Abuja, highlighted that this initiative, part of the 2024 Customer Service Week themed Above and Beyond, aims to foster transparency and efficiency in Nigeria's tax system. The service is available across all mobile networks, ensuring access in both urban and rural areas. Additionally, the FIRS unveiled its customer centricity guide, which outlines the agency's policies and all of that. Now, let's move on to the very last part of that particular story. Talking about the launch marking Nigeria as the 6th African nation to adopt this technology for tax administration, reinforcing the government's commitment to innovation in public service. Okay, how do you see this story, Mufasa?
You see, Shuba said something that I will equally repeat here, that we run this country on paper. You know, we come up with brilliant, beautiful ideas, policy. It's brilliant. It's not as if it's Nobel. It's novel. You know, it's something that has been in existence in other civilized climes. You know, everything has been automated. You know, let us not pretend as if, you know, somebody just discovered fire. You understand? It's something that shouldn't even be celebrated. But here we are today as a people. My concern now is not about launching. It's about sustainability. You know, we have issues with statistics, I repeat. We have issues with data. We also have issues with internet connectivity. Because all these things revolves around, you know, technology. And you cannot be talking about technology without availability of power, without availability of internet services. There are places you go to in this country today that before you get one buying your phone, you go to the highest mountain in that community. This is 21st century. So it's, for me, it's a brilliant one, but would it be sustained? Is it something that will stand the test of time? Okay. In as much as I know that since President Bola Ahmed Tinubu came into office, everything we're talking about is tax. You know, nothing has been said about the welfare of the people.
But recently we had tax exemption for some businesses.
That's what I said now, whether it's exemption or increment, or it's just tax.
That's for the people. That's
so what happened to welfare? Benefit the people. When you're buying petrol at the rate of, now they just told us about an increment in the cost of PMS.
We'll go to PMS. So let's talk about tax.
No, I know what I'm just saying is, yes. I'm just trying to draw an inference. You know, it is not about tax. What you've been collecting all this while, has it been reflecting in the lives of the people? Do we have good roads? Do we have good, you know, a subway system? Do you have rail lines that, you know, that are serving the people?
Okay.
Could the people go to quality school? Are people getting quality education? Are people getting adequate security? So let us equally add it to this tax talk. And secondly, this, as brilliant as this thing is, I don't think it's sustainable, because we're not even ready for...
Just USSD code not sustainable?
Have we not had series of USSD code in this country? As I'm talking to you, there are codes that normally if you want to do transfer on your phone, USSD code, you send from now to the entire day, and it's not working. Why? Because
that's from your network provider.
That's what I'm telling you.
This is different.
Oh, is it? Are they going to provide the network?
From the federal government.
Does the federal government does it have a special network for that they use, that they will give out to Nigerians? And they are saying that you don't need internet connectivity to do. These are just, for me, it's just crashing the surface.
Okay.
But then again, like I've said before, if there is sincerity of purpose and intention on the part of government, Nigerians will begin to take them seriously. We've lost confidence in the government as a result, because they have failed us in the past, they are still failing, and what do you expect Nigerians to do?
All right, thank you, Mufasa. Let's bring Chuba in on this one. Chuba, what is your thought on our tax system in Nigeria?
My thought on our tax system in Nigeria currently is that it's a process, a calculated attempt of government to suffocate the Nigerian people from every corner. There has not been any sincere purpose for the kind of taxes we are being made to pay, because taxes are meant to be used to run a system. But you ask yourself very clear-cut questions. Who is asking us to pay taxes? A couple of months ago, the PHCN, or what we call the NEPA, or what we call power holding, as the case may be, came out to tell us 46 MDAs, how many government parastatals, owing them to tons of billions of naira, even the House of Villa and the Ministry of Power, owing the people that they claim to be generating power, that they're generating power for. And these same people will sit down in a Federal Executive Council meeting and come up with taxes for more Nigerians. Do not forget, the people we are tasking, who are they? And you that is tasking them, who are you? You are a citizen as they are citizens. Now your offices are being run. They are even the ones that have what we call, with Nigeria, we have federal line, we have local line, we have government line, we have all the kind of line, state line, all of that. And now these people are the ones enjoying the supposed federal light. And in the name of what? Little wonder somebody begins to ask why the high tariff of power or the high cost of power per unit. The reason is simple. We are the ones feeding the excesses or paying for the excesses of the political class. And for me, the tax processes is in all its form a wicked arrangement from government to stifle the people. On that, listen, what you want to ask, how dare I say make such statements? Ask yourself. If people are paying taxes,
no revenue generation. What are you looking at?
Don't get offended. If you are paying taxes, what are taxes meant to be used to address? Ask yourself. The most important road in this country, to me, as a Niger Deltan, is the East-West Road, because it's the breast upon which everybody is sucking something to survive as a country. Upon which we are doing the transportation of products. Then all this East-West Road, you and I know the state it is in. You and I are talking about a road where on a regular every 4 days, one truck falls somewhere, there's one hold up somewhere because a truck fell there. It does not matter to these people, and you are collecting taxes to do what? Now we are talking about taxes. As Mufasa earlier opined, ask yourself, you are saying you are talking about USSD code and all, where there is no power supply. Now, if somebody if you have not charged your phone, how can you now use the USSD code?
But is it not faster? Is it not better than the process that we have had all this while? We are
not saying that the idea is not commendable. Okay. But we are looking at it from an holistic viewpoint. We are not coming here to praising a government that has done little or nothing. Like we are saying, at Giant of Africa, we are the sixth in Africa to start to apply a process. We are supposed to be pioneers of. Now we are not saying that it's not a brilliant idea. Like, just get these observations and reasons clearly. The idea is brilliant, and we applaud the ideas. It's a welcome development. But now ask yourself, if the GSSD code has been sustainable, like we all want to pretentiously applaud, and possibly government pressing us will come to want to defend. The USSD code is uploadable by over 47 banks that I think we have in Nigeria today, and removing the microfinance and all other online banking. The USSD code is functional and we should upload it. Why is it so important? It's so difficult for this USSD code to be applied by INEC or by a government that wants to see to it that the country moves forward and remove violence and bottlenecks or processes of registration for elections and all. The government finds it difficult to make things work, and that is why Professor said the insincerity of government is the reason why people like us, who are the people's voices, come out on public space to say, until a process or an idea is implemented and is working, we cannot join the bandwagon of praising an idea. Ideas are too many. Beautiful ideas are all over the place. But ask yourself, how well are they being implemented? Now we are talking about, sorry to before I drop down, because I know we'll get there, but let's just scratch the surface. Now we're talking about a USSD code. Unless your phone is on, that is the only way you can even apply the code. Now you have put fuel and diesel at that humongous price. The former minister of transport said he cannot buy diesel in his house again. He's staying in that blackout. You and I cannot. You cannot. There is no power anywhere.